Welcome to another marvelous episode of College Football Showdown. I am the governor of college football, and with me, as always, my co-host Jalen Wilson. And with us today, we have a special guest, the waviest to ever do it, CFB Moon. Fellas, how y'all doing today?
Doing great, man. How are y'all doing, man? I'm always excited when I gotta do College Football Showdown, bro.
Thank you for filling in for us the other day. We definitely had a lot of fun on that episode. It feels good to be back. Full-fledged. Jalen, how you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good. Just chilling, work, boss out for the whole week, so I'm running things. So I get to kind of do
Hey, boss, big homie, man.
Everything going straight with the whole other situation.
hey, boo.
We not speaking.
Well, I never caught you up on that. Hey.
And if your name is it's like, no, I ain't gonna even do it.
No, man, it was bogus stuff that happened.
Names other than Jalen, man.
Yeah. It was bogus stuff that happened. I'm like, I ain't even finna try to entertain this.
No, I'm happy to see you though. Definitely happy to see you.
Hey, word up, man. My guy D-Now, what's happening, Playboy? Appreciate you. Hey, I don't know if a lot of people know, like, I get more college football information from D-Now than any other source. I promise you I do, bro. Hey, bro is like my real life, like, lower third, the ticker. Yeah. That's D-Now for sure. Into the news, fellas. Something that caught my eye recently was Nebraska canceling their home series with Tennessee. Is this politics as usual, or is the team in Lincoln ducking smoke? Let's talk about
it. I feel like they're ducking smoke, bro.
Yeah, it's tough because what politics is involved? Like, could it be like money? Could it be?
Of course, it's money.
Yeah, well, both of these schools aren't hurting for money, not by a long shot. They never will be hurting for money. Both have prominent football programs. It's all about trying to make the college football playoff in the end of the day. Tennessee typically plays a pretty difficult non-con schedule. No surprise by that. A team that I thought was going to be really good last year, the North Carolina Wolfpack. We seen them dismantle them last year.
Oh my God!
And I think Nebraska is thinking, our conference schedule is pretty tough. I don't think we want these really tough non-con schedule. I think that's the politics involved. You know what I'm saying? Like that's whoa, Nelly.
So basically, the politics is ducking.
Yeah,
yes, it's ducking.
Yeah, 100%.
Athletic,
like no matter where you, no matter what.
Yeah.
How you shape this? Like, you ducking.
Hey, talk that talk, D. Now
it's either you ducking because you said you're gonna lose, or you ducking to make the college football playoffs.
Yeah,
they're not making the college football playoff.
They're not.
What?
Yeah, hey, y'all remember the talk last year? Nebraska's supposed to be this, that, and the third. They was decent. Don't get me wrong. I think that team in Champaign was far.
Are they better than? Are they better than Oregon?
Was good to man college football.
Ohio State,
no.
Wisconsin.
No. Well, yeah. Hold on. I'll say
Wisconsin.
I'll put Wisconsin in there because anytime we get to sprinkle Wisconsin,
I
wanted to tell you, bro. This is ducking. Tennessee athletic director Danny White said Tennessee is not canceling the series. It's Nebraska that's canceling the series. And who did they replace Tennessee with?
It's 100% ducking. Shout out to Danny White. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Former Dallas Cowboy quarterback. Could never get over the hump. He was supposed to be the next guy after Roger Staubach, and he just couldn't get over the hump. So, shout out to Danny White. And he called it like it is. He said Tennessee not canceling it, so they not ducking no smoke. But yeah, it's definitely Nebraska.
Replace these boys with another orange team, Bowling Green. In 2026, and then they got Miami of Ohio in 2027.
Like they trying to take
MAC teams.
Who was it? Was it Penn State that kind of had like a little kind of weak knock? Didn't Penn State play like two MAC schools non-conference this year? No, they played Bowling Green for sure. Because remember that was a close game. They played WVU or West Virginia. I feel like they played like a Kent State Toledo. Also, maybe I'm wrong.
Did Penn State did?
I feel like they did. They played Bowling Green for sure.
I thought their schedule was okay this year. It wasn't like Michigan and their 2023. Yeah, or
Ole Miss this year.
I mean, Ole Miss still had like a top 15 toughest schedule in the country, bro.
It's man, that schedule, man, that beginning of the schedule was a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Bro, they cakewalk to like a 4-0 record.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get the politics though, like of it. Dannon,
Yeah.
he said the additional home games will also have a tremendous economic benefit on the Lincoln community. How? By hosting Bowling Green?
No,
Okay.
no, it will. You take you take U of M out of Ann Arbor ain't nothing, bro. You take Nebraska out of Lincoln, bro. They feed families, they feed communities. Now, granted, that has nothing to do with the game of football. You know what I'm saying? It's just at the end of the day, they trying to put what they think is their best foot forward in order to make the college football.
Man, they have a history of cancellations. I'm just saying they never played Bowling Green or Miami of Ohio, so first ever
exactly.
matchup,
D now nailed it. He said they could play a Pee Wee team and Lincoln will still sell out. Absolutely.
Hey, I got a thing to say.
Okay,
that sellout record is a lie. Just to let y'all know.
Just
let y'all. Hey, that sellout record is a lie.
The sellout record a lie, brother. All right, can I ask you guys a question?
For sure, bro.
Joe Klatt always says we're on the brink of the golden era of college football. For the longest, I thought he was bugging. I'm not gonna lie, but this past season, if you guys remember, I was highly critical of the 12-team playoff. It's like, no, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna get more craziness down the line, and he was right. But I think we're there. I don't think we're close to it. It's a few years from now or a decade from now. I think the golden era of this sport is happening right before our eyes. And what makes me believe that is we're having general managers in college football. When do we ever need general managers in college football? Like, seriously, let's think about it. You got the right. Andrew Luck, general manager at Stanford now. Jim Nagy, a guy that, friend of the network, he's been able to, help us get to Mobile year in and year out. He's now, I would assume, I didn't see anything yet, is leaving Mobile. I don't think he can do the Senior Bowl and be the general manager. That's a full-time job, 24/7. Do you guys
Molly getting a pay raise, man? Molly getting a pay raise.
You think Molly's gonna get promoted?
Bro, if they do, then that's the best case. Let Molly Middleton be the face of the Senior Bowl after Jim Nagy goes in. As
much as I love Molly, I don't think that's the move, bro.
No,
they got to go get a name.
Yeah, they gotta get
Jim Nagy helped push the game forward 100%. I feel like they separated themselves from the East-West Shrine game. But yeah, I don't think Dina agrees. He said he loves.
Man, she's been y'all talking about names. I get it, high big enough names, but there's nobody that has worked more Senior Bowls than Molly. She's been there year in and year out. She knows how everything works.
Yeah, she's an event specialist.
Yeah,
but Nagy at his heart, he's a scouting guru. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think they have to get somebody along those lines. Or even somebody that's done GM work in the past. I think it'll be good. It would be good for the Senior Bowl to do it. But a lot of the networking and Nagy knew the NFL inside out. But how do you guys feel about this move overall? Is this a W for Oklahoma?
Yeah, I mean, you look at
that. That's along the lines I'm thinking. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
I know you're okay. You look at how I feel like. Now I haven't been in the full circles that y'all have, especially like around the Senior Bowl. But you look how Joe Nagy spoke about, I've seen him being I seen NFL Network talk about how he's raised the Senior Bowl. And I heard them talk about the Senior Bowl a couple times and how they talk about Jim Nagy. It seems like he's very well respected around football circles. So I think this is a really home run hire.
I feel like it's a good hire for Oklahoma. More fresh faces are coming, and I think they really had to step deep into their bag to pull this off. I want to know how much did they have to get this man to back up the Brinks truck for him to leave his dedication for Mobile and go take this job with Oklahoma.
Nothing less than $250,000. Nothing less than $250,000. I can guarantee you that, and he's worth every dime. You talk about what he's done for the last several years with the Senior Bowl, putting players in the NFL each year they're rising player stock and getting them in the NFL. What do you think he's going to do with Oklahoma Sooners? How well do you think that's going to both for them? Hey man, let me go play there.
But the evolution of NIL and where we are, it's only going to increase more.
Is it? Hey, when we talk about new faces,
yeah,
I don't know how much the GMs have control over the thing. Like I know Roy Williams talked about he want to be a North Carolina basketball GM. I think North Carolina football is talking about hiring somebody as a GM, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I just saw.
You know when university needs a GM immediately?
Who?
Colorado Buffaloes. And they need to go get a big fish because when you start thinking, because you know what is a GM's job? It's the manage. Yes, that's the right. What we always say: players play, coaches coach, owners own, managers manage. Right. So you got to think about the budget that'll be set forth because I think a lot this NIL thing has kind of exploded into something else, right? So each school should have a budget of what they're willing to spend. Is this player worth spending? So you'll get somebody with the scouting background of a Nagy. There's certain traits and stuff that he can probably see in players that, you know, he can be like, okay, this person could be successful here. I think we have enough buy-in with this player here. And, you know, maybe it can save some of the workload that's on coaches because we know that I think coaching in college sports is the hardest job. Period. And, you know, and college basketball is equally as hard, even though it's not as many players, but players move so much. Like, how many jerseys do we have for certain players in college basketball? Like, if you Google the images.
Yeah.
So how would I'm just wondering how would this work with the AD? Like, because do the GMs not have to answer to like an AD?
Well, the general manager's direct report will be to AD. But keep in mind that the athletic director isn't just for a particular sport.
I know he's for the whole athletic.
Yeah, for the entire athletic department. And that's how they figure out budgeting, who's bringing in the most money, this, that, and the third. So, yeah. So, Nagy, you know, would report directly to the.
Yeah. So how much would he? So how much? That's my.
D-Now said it perfectly. A middleman between the AD and the coach.
Yeah. Because I'm like, how much control would he be able to have?
As far as what roster construction?
Oh, he will be in the midst of it.
He will have more roster. I think a general manager will have more on roster construction than the coach would, just like in the NFL.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, Sean McDermott has done a great job coaching the Bills. I haven't gotten them quite over the hump, but what Bills fans were dealing with, you know, just 6-7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But before he got there, but let's make no mistake about it. Brandon Beane built this team. And even when people highly criticized him about getting rid of Stephon Diggs, from a financial standpoint, I get it. But I think coaches will be able to focus more on coaching. You know, like why Chip Kelly left the sport. What's my guy name that was at BC that Nino interviewed last year? He's with the Green Bay Packers.
Talking about the GOAT. The GOAT at leaving. Jeff Hafley.
Yeah, Jeff Hafley.
Yeah.
I think if they had a general manager, I think he'd end up staying. I think he was also concerned about, you remember, they announced in October of 2023 that, hey, they don't start winning, we're going to fire you. He said, F you, I'll go to the league where it's more about coaching than everything else. I think this takes a huge weight. And I think every G4 school, I'm sorry, every P4 school by the end of this year should have a general manager if they can afford it.
If they, I don't really want Illinois to have one. I'll be honest. I don't think Illinois need one. I think Brett do a good job handling everything. But Brett and Josh Whitman do a good job handling everything.
You don't want a general manager?
Nah.
I mean, I can see it with just the current state of NIL and where y'all collective is.
It's so much you got to deal with in this sport. You got early signing day right in the thick of things with bowl season is starting up, or during, you know, in the midst of college football playoff. Then you got regular signing day. You got players hitting the portal. Coaches need to focus on coaching during these moments. They don't need to focus on the business aspect of things. Let the general managers handle that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I still don't want Illinois to hire one.
Oh, great question. Great question. You telling me if they wanted OG Juice Williams to come back, you wouldn't take him as a general manager?
Personally, I didn't watch Juice Williams play, so I don't really have much connect. Well, I did, but I was like younger. Nathan Shieldhouse would have been one. I'm like, I love Nathan Shieldhouse as a GM. Mikel LaShore, AJ Jenkins. Malcolm Hill, the basketball GM, fired Brad Underwood. But Juice Williams, yeah, it'll be nice. But I trust Brett so much that I'll be comfortable just making him the GM too. Forget it. Like
that's a huge responsibility because we've seen people that are able to handle it, and then we see some people that are unable to handle it.
Yeah. I mean, I think what Brett does, hiring his assistants, coordinators, and the rest of his staff, he does a good job at. I feel like figuring out.
Oh no, the coach handled the staff situations, but it's as far as handling players, how much players are expected to be paid versus what is the reality of what they should be paid. It's those type of things.
It's his staff that he's hired handles that really well, especially in the past couple of years. Yeah,
he couldn't use any help with it.
I don't think so. I mean, we kept our.
So you wouldn't have taken.
We kept our main players from this season.
Yeah,
we kept our main players from the previous season as well.
Right. You wouldn't take a Jim Nagy as your general manager. Somebody with that type of experience that bodes well for Oklahoma recruiting. I can tell you that right now. It bodes extremely well.
I see y'all taking somebody from for y'all NIL collective.
Yeah. Oh, NIL. We need but what's the Jaguars guy? Khan. We need
that's what be the general manager's number one job. Bringing people to the university. Hey, we have these players. These players are amazing. Let's get these players the NIL money that they are required. Like Nagy, Oklahoma is already number 2 in the nation as far as highest grossing programs in the nation. I think it's them Texas 1 and 2, and they flip flop every year. You bring a name like Nagy in, I'm telling you, bro. That like their recruiting, watch what their recruiting do moving forward, and watch how much it goes up. Would you take at Georgia or Georgia Tech? Moon?
Our general manager at Georgia Tech just left. He did a damn good job. Like I didn't really know like all the work that goes into it to like speaking to him briefly, but it's tough, man. Because I know they would take it. I just know that next year, when the budget for universities all across the land, the max will be $22.5 million that they'll be able to give to players in the NIL and collective. I just feel like you'll need help when it comes to collectives. Maybe not all schools general managers, but some desperately need it. I don't know if Oklahoma necessarily needed it, but now that they got a fresh face like Nagy, I'm looking forward to see what he do. I just worry about the Senior Bowl.
I worry about the Senior Bowl as well, but you think about the mass exodus that Oklahoma had, and even though with that mass exodus they still had a pretty high return in production, they were still top 10 in return in production this past season, Moon, but they still lost some surefire talent, and I think if they had somebody like a Nagy there, who could have convinced them that, hey, I'll get you some more money, stay put. We'll work on getting you that playing time. Me, you, and we can have a meeting with coach. Yeah. Like, I think that's where you need that GM at.
Only thing is, it's just their money. You gotta remember they struggled last year, and they struggled bad.
Right.
It might just be the whole game plan that like what type of scheme these players want to play.
I mean, it was a transition. They transitioned from the Big 12 to the SEC. Everybody can't do what Texas did. Which is, go to another conference and play damn good, football. It's not easy making that transition. We seen it with Arizona last year. Their transition from the Pac-12 to the Big 12 wasn't a good one. It wasn't a smooth one. We saw, who was it that struggled last year? Washington had a pretty good year.
USC.
Oh man.
USC struggled with the transition. Now they did leave some meat on the bone. They had an opportunity to win some games, but it's not easy making these transitions. I expect Oklahoma to be much improved this year, even with the schedule that they had.
If it was one player I want as a GM, it would be Dre Brown for Illinois. He I forget what school just took him. Was it USC? It might have been USC. I think it was a California school, but he was a very good recruiter for us. For these past couple of years, he's an Illinois guy. Feel like players loved him on the team and everything. So if we was a higher GM, I would want it to be him. And he's fairly young too. He's about 28, 29 maybe.
So I rock with Jerry Brown.
What do you guys think Andrew Luck will bring to Stanford? Stanford's done well with return of production the last couple years.
They just need to win.
Yeah.
I think he can bring a lot. That's a smart guy that they brought in, man.
Yeah.
And brilliant. I know he has deep ties to the university, of course. They love him up there. And sometimes like it's more than just a face. You need like connections. You need things working in your favor too. And I think for him, with the current state of NFL, NIL in Stanford, he's coming into a win-win situation, especially since Stanford just moved to the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
It's, if anything, the brand notoriety with Stanford is increasing right now more than anything, and it's a plus. Their attachment to the ACC is doing good for them. I would say that like I just need time, maybe like if you ask me in about 6 months what they do right before the cusp of the season starting, like I'll be able to give you a better explanation. But so far so good. I've been hearing good things from it, like from the hire. Like that community is charged up to getting back though.
For sure. Jalen, anything else you want to add to this segment?
Not really. I mean, Andrew Luck thing, I don't know where Stanford is, honestly. Like, remember they used to be good, now they're not. And it's like I feel like they're just like the right coaching hire away from like not being back to where they were 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but to at least being a bowl eligible team every season.
Year in and year out, yeah.
Or at least in contention for bowl eligibility.
Right.
They hired one of the most transformational student athletes in school history to be their GM. So only time will tell.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. And every year in the ACC, we have like a surprise team that just, God damn, how did they get here? So
they was a thorn in people's sides last year.
Yeah, they were scrappy. So Jalen has a game for us. We don't know what it is, but we know he has a game. So we just gonna take Jalen, take it away, man.
Okay, so this game is called Keep 3, Cut 3.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna let y'all choose what category y'all want for first. All coaches, right. Quarterbacks, or wide receivers?
Wide receivers. He said coaches.
You want wide receiver first?
We can do coaches. Coaches.
We can do wide receivers. Go ahead.
Okay, which one are we doing first?
Wide receivers. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is wide receivers is just any college football wide receiver ever. But I want to more so make them players that y'all guys probably watched. So the first name is Roy Williams, Texas Roy Williams, 2004 Roy.
That's the first name on the list?
Yep.
Cut?
Yeah.
He was good, but I think he's gonna name better.
Number 2, you keeping or cutting? Braylon Edwards.
Keeping.
Keep. We agreed on that. Good.
Number 3, Charles Rogers.
That'll be our second one. He had 69 catches, 13 touchdowns.
He
told you, yeah, 60. If it wasn't for Larry Fitzgerald, you'd have won the Biletnikoff that year. Okay, That's tough. That's tough. I'm going to reluctantly pass, but if he names somebody that's worse, I'm going to be mad. We going to pass, though.
So is he cut or he keep?
He cut. We cutting him.
Y'all cutting him. Okay, so
I'm keeping Braylon, bro. I'm keeping Braylon.
So y'all got one cut. I mean, y'all got one cut spot left. Y'all got 2 keep spots left.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Amari Cooper.
Keep.
Well, I
mean, at
Alabama, we got to keep because Charles Rogers was a 1-season thing. But I don't think none of Amari Cooper's best years is effing with Charles Rogers' best year. But keep Amari Cooper. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Justin Blackman.
Keep. Dang, that's tough. That's tough. If I got to cut,
he's setting us up, bro.
If I have to keep,
he's setting us up,
bro. If I have to keep, I'm keeping.
Now, go ahead and keep him. But if he named Larry Fitzgerald, I promise you I'll be in Decatur in like 2 hours, bro. I promise you, bro. We gonna
Cooper have to get cut. Cooper have to get cut in that case.
But we already
with Justin
we already kept him. No, we can't go back. We can't go back to the future, man. All right, so Justin Blackman, you want to keep or not? It's either gonna be a scrub next or one of the goats. I guarantee you. All right, keep it Justin Blackman. Who's the third player we cover?
This guy ain't a scrub, but his stats a little skewed because he got suspended.
Who is it?
Eventually, Dez Bryant.
Oh yes. Hey Mo, high five, bro. Great job. We passed the first one. Let's go. That's a W.
Yeah. I actually had Dez Bryant before Justin Blackman, but I was like, you guys say keep Amari Cooper. I was like, I gotta say Justin Blackman for Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all want coaches or quarterbacks?
Man, you set me up.
QBs. We say coaches for last.
Okay. So QBs is also any QB in history. Well, I want to base them more off QBs.
I like this game. This is
man, everybody getting cut.
First name, Johnny Football.
Keep.
100%
keep. Yeah.
Second name, Vince Young.
I'm keeping. If that's my two, I'm straight.
Keep. Yeah.
Third name, Cam Newton.
Fuck. You're dirty, bro. You are dirty, bro. You are dirty, dog. We got to keep Cam, bro. Who do we cut, bro? Tell us who we cut.
Deshaun Watson.
Golly, bro.
Who else did we cut, bro?
Marcus Mariota.
Okay, I'm cool with
fine with that.
And then Colt McCoy.
I'm cool with those.
Also fine with that.
High five, bro. Through the screen. I think we 2 for 2. What you think, Jalen?
You messed me up with Cam, bro. Because you put him third.
You'd have kept Deshaun Watson over.
Honestly, I would have put Deshaun and Colt for Vince Young and Johnny Football.
What did you just
say?
What
you just say, man?
Yeah, I would have put Deshaun and Colt McCoy for Vince Young and Johnny Football.
So you would take Vince Young and Johnny Football?
No, I would take Deshaun or Colt McCoy.
You said Colt McCoy. You said Colt McCoy over Johnny Football.
I'm thinking Colt McCoy over Vince Young.
I already know how you feel about Cam, so that's not even a debate. You keeping Cam, right?
Yeah.
You think we lost this one? That's what you're telling me.
Well, yeah, if you ask me.
Bro, I'm taking Deshaun Watson.
Well, hold on. You taking Deshaun over Vince Young? I ain't taking nobody over Cam Newton. Let's get that straight right now.
It's the Johnny Football versus Colt McCoy thing.
Yeah, I'm not taking Colt McCoy over Johnny Football. And I'm not taking Colt McCoy over Vince Young.
I'll take Colt McCoy over Vince Young. And I'm taking Marcus Mariota over Johnny Football and Vince Young, too. It's funny because I'm being serious. So,
yo, somebody help us out in the chat, bro. What is he talking about? Saying? D-Now's probably laughing, bro. That's why. So okay, so you think we want wide receivers, but in your opinion, we lost quarterbacks?
Yeah.
All right, coaches, let's get it.
You trying to set me up, bro?
Coaches is not all time. Coaches is
keep Cam, Deshaun, and Colt. D now agrees with you.
Yeah. Coaches is now current coaches.
So thank
Nick Saban ain't on this list.
Okay.
First name, Josh Heupel.
Cut.
I'm with Mo.
Second name, Kalen DeBoer.
Cut.
I'm with Mo.
Third name, Brett Bielema.
Fuck. Cut.
Fourth
name, y'all just cut the first three.
Hey, this you led to this with this whole situation, bro.
Right, it's your fault.
I just cut the first three.
You about to give me like Eli Tree.
Man, we better get Dan Lane and Kirby Smart.
Matt Campbell was the next name.
We gotta keep
I
him.
think it. That's cool. Keep.
Deion Sanders was the next name after Matt
Damn
Campbell.
it. No.
I would just be going by based off names alone. A coach that's known for punching above his weight, and a coach that's known for bringing in headlines.
The coach that don't do in-home visits. Who's the last
Man.
name, bro?
Yo, you go like this one, Lincoln Riley.
Hey, bro, you're an animal. You're an animal. A different type of breed, man.
You know what? When we heard about Bielema, we should have just said keep off the strip, bro. We should have
And he
known
looked at us like
it was all downhill from there, bro. I'd have cut every last one of them coaches, man. Damn it, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
No Dan Lanning, no Kirby Smart.
Yeah, I would do that. I had to choose none.
You see, I was
everybody cut, bro.
See, I was like, honestly, I thought Hyper was a lot. I was like, okay, y'all gonna hop.
I like Hyper, but you scared us after the last game, man.
See, I was hoping y'all went coaches first, honestly, because I was like, they gonna lock Hyper, then they gonna be like, oh, Kalen DeBoer, we might have to cut him since we only got two keep spots left.
Man, Hyper said,
then then y'all cut Kalen too. I'm like, oh. Like, okay, well, I know y'all not gonna like this list. And then I said Brett, and I was like, y'all said cut. I was like, well,
we should have known it was all downhill from there. We should have known that was the moment we know we effed up, man. That's crazy. I say we lose coaches. I still think we want quarterbacks, and I think we want wide receivers. Give us another position.
Those are three I had.
Those are three. Okay.
Yeah, I said because I was like, I don't know if they. I was like, I don't know about running back. I
choose none. I'm with you now, bro. I choose none of the coaches, bro.
Yeah, I would have had more, but I'm like, we could say DBs, running backs, and maybe enough tight ends like another time.
I mean,
expectations for the combine? We got a few minutes left. What are you guys' expectations of the combine this week, if any?
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of star names out there. Combine is loaded this year. It's a lot of positions that I've got to pay attention to. I'm just going to be happy to see like some of the key things that make the combine, magical. Like I love just seeing an empty stadium. Luke
D-Now's on fire, bro. We got to get him on that show. Nobody's participating.
Yeah, because then Shador not.
I'm excited to see
Genty not right.
Yeah.
Big 12 Media Day, Frisco, Texas.
I'm happy they're keeping it.
They're keeping it. I think we've been invited. I don't know if you guys got the email this morning.
They're keeping a pro day in Frisco too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Big 12 is doing the conference pro day, and I love the idea of a conference.
Yeah, that's smart.
Day. Yeah, I think all conferences.
Do they get a conference pro day and a school pro day?
No, Big 12. Yeah, Big 12 just has that one conference.
And now all the players from it come and participate.
Yeah, so I think that's a dope event. Anything else you guys got left to say before we close out this episode?
Forgot to tell you. You know how we was talking about coaches recently?
Mm-hmm.
We probably can bet on the number of coaches wins for this upcoming season between Lincoln Riley, Brett for Illinois and USC in the Big Ten.
Oh, Brett's finishing above Lincoln Riley.
Better than USC?
Yep.
What you got USC's record?
I don't know. They ain't gonna be 9 wins or 10.
So you got y'all going 10. Yeah. Well, guess what? I could bet too. I'm probably gonna put that bet in on Bet US, the new sponsor for CFB Nation. Hey, check out this commercial.
Look at you out here using all these other sports books, and you ain't even using the best one. Bet US. Get 125% match bonus when you use the promo code CFB Nation. Yeah, you heard me correctly. 125% match bonus on your first deposit using that code CFB Nation. We know that college football is in the off season, even though we don't celebrate that. CFB Nation, we do college football 24/7. But there are plenty of things for you guys to bet on.
Who will have the most wins? OKC Thunder or Cleveland Cavaliers? Can Luka and LeBron make it all mesh to make it to the play-in tournament? Maybe you're a college basketball guy ready to risk it all for Florida to make it to the big dance.
Basketball isn't for you? Maybe you're a football guy. Well, BetUS got you covered with this year's UEFA Championship. Can Liverpool or Barcelona win it all? Will Erling Haaland or Harry Kane lead their teams to victory?
May is going to get popping when the Kentucky Derby hits town. BetUS has you covered in that way too, with all major horse racing events. Point is, type in that promo code CFB Nation and go get that money. D now got Illinois going 7-5, Jalen.
Man, I saw that. He just an Iowa fan. That's all. because we beat them in basketball the other night. Whooped them actually.
Yeah. Ooh, that sound like fighting words, man.
Spicy.
Fellas, hey, it's a super fun. What you about to say? What you about to say, Mo?
Jam-packed show. You robbed me in that game, bro. I'm not going to be able to live that down.
Man, we gonna fight, bro. Charlotte, we gonna jump Jalen, bro.
I gotta say that game for another time. We have like another guest on, maybe Moon, D now come on.
Yeah, we gotta get D. I don't think we got D now or Nino on the show yet.
That's a must.
Yeah, we gotta get all of them on the show, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I see the comment section going crazy.
KT, I would have I would try to get like a little Duke one in my head, but I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
Jay Williams, keep a cut.
Yeah, you should, the answer to that.
Yeah,
I mean, my 2K player looks like Jay Williams, bro. Like, and he rocks number 22, bro. Like, yeah, Jay Williams, bro.
Noah Smith,
cut.
Mm-hmm. You taking cut?
Quinn Cook,
cut. You want us to share for? Come on, man, keep, bro.
Keep?
Yeah.
Okay. Jaleel Okafor.
Cut.
Yeah. Zion Williamson.
Let's go. I won that game.
I wanted to it's Duhan or somebody like that. I was like, nah, I'm going too many point guards.
Duhan, my dog. Him and Jay Williams is forming the backcourt, man. Yeah. I love that, man. I'm excited for the tournaments that's coming up and all that. As I always like to say, there are no more victories in a sport that survive in advance. That's why college football has the greatest regular season. Until next time, you already know. You guys take care. Also, Road to the NFL Draft episode 2 tonight at 8:15. Make sure you guys check that out. You all take care.